So the plan today is get photos at unofficial roadside attractions. We'll start at one that's actually an official roadside attraction though. I'd also like to hit the snow line if I can. Just kind of want to see where it's at since it's early April. So let's start with the one and only official roadside attraction. Hood Canal. While charting northwest waters for the British Admiralty in May 1792, Captain George Vancouver anchored his 2 ships in Discovery Bay for repairs. Taking 3 small, well-stocked boats, he set forth to view more closely the surrounding region and found a narrow inlet to the south which proved to be both extensive and picturesque. After sailing its entire length, he retracted his course to resume his comprehensive charting of the coast. In honor of the Right Honorable Lord Hood, Vancouver named the newly discovered inlet Hood's Channel, known to all as Hood Canal. Huh. Want a margarita? So that's the one we're headed to, I think. We'll see if there's some snow up there, but hopefully the cloud cover cooks off. So I'm pretty convinced this is the same eagle we saw in the Cushman ride video. It's at literally the exact same spot I filmed him last time, so his nest must be right nearby. I saw this marsh area on the way to gas up, and I'd never noticed it before, so I figured we'd start our unofficial stops here. Standard Western Washington roof. Followed by a standard Western Washington foundation. But I do like these cherry blossoms, so we'll pull over here. Spotted another failing roof, so I'm going to pull over and get some photos. Looks like someone was having fun.
get the obligatory photo at the Olympic National Forest sign. So this is supposed to be the road that takes us to the mountainside that I pointed out earlier, but basically everything north of the river is closed off, so this is just the first of many turnarounds. This rock reminded me of those delicious little Sweet Debbie Swiss rolls, so I was obliged to take some photos and video here. A grassy knoll. After a long ride trying to get somewhere where I can turn north, there's finally this one, and it looks pretty promising. You can see there's some light coming through the trees. You see the clouds up there, like it clears out, like hey, we might be able to get up to that mountainside up here, but it turns out it's just somebody's crappy shooting spot. saw this spot on the way in and I really liked the way the trees were, so I figured it'd be the perfect spot to introduce my flying squirrel. Not sure if you saw that other rider go by, but I'm sure I look like a weirdo to him there with those FPV goggles on, just kind of staring into the distance. So I finally make the decision to head south of the river. I know this area a lot better, and I know there's a lot of cool spots I've been wanting to check out. We'll just have to save the north side for another day. We'll just kind of have unfinished business, so that'll be a video for another time. I actually saw 3 different vehicles rolled over throughout the day. I think this was the second one. So coming up, I always wanted to see this cedar tree up close. It's probably 10, 12 feet across at the base. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep an eye out for part 2 where we finally hit the snow line and get some lunch. And remember, if you want to own a piece of the adventure, I sell the prints of all my photography online. So check it out. Thanks.